6 years. 6 years I've been telling people Pattaya is my home. No debate, no negotiation, no hesitation. But something happened on my last trip to Bangkok that I didn't expect. For the first time since I moved to Thailand, I started really considering if I've been living in the wrong city. And now, Pattaya has a problem. And before this episode is over, I'm going to break down exactly what it costs to live in the best parts of Bangkok versus the best parts of LA and New York. Real numbers in dollars, pounds, and everything else. Now, let me give you a brief history lesson, because being a global citizen means you should learn the culture, not just the food and the flirtation. Bangkok wasn't always the capital. Ayutthaya was for over 400 years. Before a war with Burma tore it down and then the capital moved here, to a city most people don't even call by its real name. Only foreigners call it Bangkok. Thais call it Guntep, and that's the short version. The long version is so hard, most Thai people can't even pronounce it. Can you say the whole Guntep? Guntep Mahanakon, Keep going, I see it. What's the full name of Guntep? You don't know? I don't know either. But every once in a while, I'll find someone that gets it right.
กรุงเทพมหานครอามรรัตนโกสินทร์มหินทรานพรามหาดิดกพบนพรัตน์ราชธานีบุรีลมอุดมราชนิเวศมหาสถานพมรวิมานอวตารสติสักกคติยวิษณุกรรมประสิทธิ์
Say that? Yeah. Now that's the actual name. All of it. Which honestly tells you everything about the city in one breath. Completely over the top, impossible to fully capture, and somehow it still works. When I came here in 2019, I had two goals: start an Airbnb empire and make movies. Instead, God had other plans.
Hold on, wait a minute. I gotta shout out my girlfriend. Her name's El Boogie, y'all. Hold on, wait a minute. You see, she's from Thailand. The episode when she made me grits went viral. And I know you all want a girlfriend just like mine. I know you do.
He put Elle in my life. I taught her how to make grits, and we showed that there's still room on earth for traditional relationships. The video went viral, and we've been rocking and rolling ever since. Zoom to Thailand gave me things an Airbnb business never could. 100 and something thousand subscribers, closing in on 20 million unique views, traveling throughout Southeast Asia and meeting some of the best people life has to offer. I built that from nothing, and I'm proud of that, and I'm not walking away from it. Zoom to Thailand is my brand. But YouTube's a blood sport. The higher you climb, the more the failed YouTubers start attacking you because they can never get their channels popping. They never made it up here. I don't say that with an attitude. I say it because I know from the hard work I put in to get here, most people aren't willing to make that sacrifice. And that's exactly why I know what my next move actually is. I'm not getting any younger. I've got one major goal to accomplish before I have to sit my old ass down. And I'd rather spend it finding out if I'm actually as good as people say I am or not. Stepping back into the room with the people who do this professionally. A real seat at the table with the platforms that decide what the world watches. That takes real money and planning. A new visa, work permits, film permits, an entertainment lawyer, an actual production company instead of me just editing on my laptop. And that's exactly what pulls me towards Bangkok. This isn't just Thailand's capital. It's the hub to all of Asia, Europe, Africa, and even back in the States. All of it runs through Bangkok. Elle's family's from Korat, the gateway to Isan right next door. And by the way, if you haven't seen my Thai versus Isan episode, you should check that out. And make sure to like and subscribe if you like what I'm doing. You do. And if you want to support the channel, y'all know what to do. And if you want to come to Zoom Fest, the James Bond package is sold out and the Hangover packages are filling up fast. And when you join the Zoom to Thailand Patreon, you get access to the Zoom to Thailand Volume 1 absolutely free. Support your boy. Support the channel and support the show. Also, I wanted to talk to somebody who already made the jump. No filter, no sales pitch, just the truth from a guy actually living it. My partner, the owner of Culture Restaurant, Brandon. All right, Brandon, I'm thinking about moving to Bangkok, bro, but that traffic just, I don't know, man. What's your thought, man? What do you think, man? You've been with me for a long time.
Coming from the big cities, LA, New York, so it's the same. So you have your pros and cons of Bangkok.
But what about you, man? You made the adjustment. How do you like it?
I like the Bangkok feel, but the Pattaya gives you the slow, laid-back feel, beach city. And I seen your episode of you thinking about doing that. I actually, for you, Bangkok.
Wow.
Yep.
With no thought, you didn't put no hesitation
Ain't
in
no question about it. Yeah, Bangkok all day. I would love to see you here. I think you have a lot of growth and development. You can offer a lot to this city. I think this is the city that you need to come to grow your endeavors and your future projects of what you're trying to do. I believe that this is the city that can do that for you. If you want to grow the Zoom to Thailand brand, Bangkok is where it is. If I want to grow the culture brand and really get it out there to the international community, the mainstream world, Bangkok is the hub of Southeast Asia that everybody has to stop through.
Hey, man, did I ever tell you how proud I am of you?
Man, all love. I'm proud of you, too. I couldn't be on this level without you.
Man.
You started with me from the beginning, from the cafe on one level. Now we went to the second level on the cafe, to the bar. 2 years later, now we're here in Culture Bangkok.
What? Culture Bangkok?
From the Bangkok, it don't stop, all gas, no brakes, make it pop from the time you touch down till it's time to go back. We make you never wanna leave, get your rest, jet lag. So meet me at the rooftop bar, you're a star. Drinking in the club with the bird's eye view of the city, my city. Let's get it, so let's go. Let's go, make a mess in my dress though. Even though you pull my hair, I'm still looking fresh though. Traffic is the worst, most visited first. Come to Thailand and we'll quench that thirst. We got Michelin star restaurants, sexy bars. The only problem is the traffic. Too many damn cars. Richie Mac, who you got? Pattaya or Bangkok? Culture lounge in the crown, so party on down and then slide this gown on down to my heels. Those who know the deal. No place on earth, no cap, all facts. And if it's not true, why you bring your ass back? Cause you know and I know that you know what it is. Bangkok, Thailand, yeah, that's my land. Richie Mac got everybody tryna zoom to Thailand.
So after talking to Brandon, I started taking things more seriously. Looking at real estate. Not for a hotel stay, for a different life. High floor, a view that actually means something. Quiet enough to run a live stream without the whole building hearing it. Close enough to the BTS that a car becomes optional instead of mandatory. A straight shot back to the airport. I wasn't expecting to like Bangkok as much as I do. I mean, Pattaya will always be special, but some of what Bangkok offers, Pattaya was never built to offer in the first place. Some streets could fool you into thinking you're in Tokyo, glass towers, designer storefronts, the quiet confidence of a city sprinting towards tomorrow. Turn one corner though, and tomorrow disappears. Suddenly you're in a neighborhood where the food still comes from recipes older than most countries. Grandmothers haggle over vegetables like they have for decades, and the pace slows just enough to remind you that progress doesn't erase the past. That's Bangkok. It never chose between old and new. It simply decided there was room for both. Which leaves me wondering, what would it actually feel like to call this place home? Me and my Thai noodle in Bangkok, baby. What you think? What you think? What you think? You like Bangkok? Can you deal with the traffic?
It's okay for me. You can ride motorbike. You can take sky train. We that one.
Okay. That's some points for Bangkok, you dig? I tried to imagine a regular day here. Not a highlight reel, not a bunch of editing. That's why I went on a walk. Watching the BTS overhead, walking through the BTS station, walking past a lake instead of a beach. A different rhythm. Not better or worse than what I have in Pattaya, just different. And difference has a way of looking a lot like opportunity when you're standing this close to it. Icon Siam, the Apple Store.
This is the Apple Store in
เห็น
Thailand,
คลิป
yo.
วิดีโอที่อยู่แถบบนไหมครับ
See, in the Apple Store at home, we're in a stuffy little mall. When you go to the Apple Store in Bangkok, this is the difference.
Can I get what I need? Can I move through my week without friction? Bangkok answers yes to almost all of it. But one thing struck me more than just about anything else: the traffic.
Here we go, you guys. What I tell you? It's 10:30 in the morning, and the traffic has begun. It's gonna look like this all the way till about 11 o'clock at night.
And then there's this, a reminder that Bangkok isn't just culture wearing a single face. Every religion, every background, every accent finds a place here. And no matter what your religious or background is, Thailand respects it. And I love a place that's not so arrogant that they don't realize there's a higher power. Something greater than us, no matter what you want to call it. Personally, I call him God, or the Most High. And as I was walking, minding my own business, I walked right into what could be a potentially life-changing experience. Sometimes you don't find the place you're looking for. Sometimes it finds you. I wasn't even supposed to be here. I turned the corner, looked up, and there it was, Gush Cloud. If you never heard of them, they're one of Asia's biggest creator and talent agencies, representing digital creators, entertainers, brands, and productions across the region. The kind of company that helps turn creative careers into international businesses. The kind of place I've been hoping to connect with. Someday. But I don't just expect someday to be today either. I walked in completely by accident. Well, almost. Life has a funny way of distinguishing intention as coincidence. They couldn't let me in. Fair enough. Security exists for a reason. But one of the staff members came outside anyway. He didn't have to. He could have sent me away with a polite smile and closed the door. Instead, he took a few minutes to talk to me.
All right, you guys, you're not gonna believe this. I just came in here walking, looking for a condo, and I ran into my man, Gush Cloud, you guys. They have one in LA, they have one here in Bangkok, they're all over the world. I just happened to run to this man. He was so nice to me, gave me the card. This is what stories are made. So I look forward to having a meeting with you guys, and I thank you so much for your time. Can you say Zoom to Thailand? Zoom to Thailand.
Zoom to Thailand.
Yeah. Kap Kong Kap. Thank you so much.
Whether they ever call me back, whether they answer my email, I honestly don't know. But to me, that wasn't the point. The point was that somehow, without planning it, I found myself standing in front of the door of exactly the kind of company I've been working towards. They got offices in Bangkok, Singapore, and LA. So later on, the building that I was initially on my way to, I found it. Another locked door. This time it's the condo I've been dreaming about. No appointment, no entry. Now at first, it felt like rejection. Then you realize, man, it's actually professionalism. They're protecting the people who already live there. And the funny part is, how do you make an appointment when nobody answers the emails or the phone calls? It's one of those problems that only exists because you're getting closer. So, I'll send another email. I'll make another phone call. I'll come back another day. Because one day, this might become one of those stories that's funnier in hindsight. The first time they wouldn't even let me inside. A year later, maybe I'm standing on that balcony looking out over Bangkok, wondering why I ever thought this wasn't possible. For 6 long years, I've only used Bangkok as a layover, a hotel for a few nights before heading back to the States or straight back to Pattaya. 6 years walking past the front door of everything I said I wanted, never once knocking. How could I keep ignoring a city like this?
Bangkok, 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 Bangkok. Bangkok. Bangkok, Bangkok. Bangkok in the mirror, Pattaya on my mind. 2 queens in the kingdom, both making me lose time. If you like that city heat, neon running through your veins. Bangkok keep you up all night, never feel the same. If you wanna feel the waves, bodies moving with the tide. Pattaya got that ocean touch, take you for a ride. Leave the ego at the door, bring your sweetest energy. Good vibes, good love, that's the only entry. Bangkok, 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 Bangkok.
All right, I told you I'd give you the real numbers, and here they are. Bangkok's metropolitan area holds 11,392,000 people. Los Angeles County, the real LA, I'm talking about LA, Compton, Watts, Inglewood, Beverly Hills, the Valley, all of it, sits at 9,690,000 people. So on scale, Bangkok and Greater LA are actually close. The difference is the density. Bangkok packs its people into about 1,569 square kilometers. LA County spreads the same size population across nearly 7 times the land. Now, New York City's a better comparison for what Bangkok actually feels like. 8.5 million people crammed into less than 800 square kilometers. That's Bangkok's energy. Everything stacked on top of everything else. Now, here's the part that actually matters if you're thinking about moving here. In the best part of Bangkok, Sukhumvit, Thong Lor, A Sok, a large high-rise 2 to 3 bedroom condo in a building like one of these runs about 100,000 baht a month. That's United States, roughly 3,000, a little bit less than that. Great Britain, 2,200 pounds. Australia, 4,264. And Canada, about 4,200. Now, that same best neighborhood luxury high-rise 2-bedroom tier in Manhattan averages damn near 7,000 a month for about 986 square feet. And in LA and Century City, I pulled an actual current listing, man. A 2-bedroom, 2.5 bath, 1,961 square foot place that one's renting cost about $8,200 a month. That's about 6,000 pounds, 11,000 Australian dollars, and 11,000 Canadian dollars. So for the same lifestyle in Bangkok's best neighborhood runs less than half of what you pay for a comparable unit in Manhattan, as well as half or less than half of what LA's best buildings are charging. And here's the twist. Bangkok isn't running out of these units. There are roughly 730,000 vacant condos sitting empty across the Bangkok metro area right now. So why do developers keep building? Because for a lot of them, it was never about people living there. It was speculation, betting the value goes up whether or not anyone ever moves in. That's the real Bangkok, man. A fraction of the rent, and they're still building more. I spent this entire episode trying to answer one question. Could I actually see myself living in Bangkok? The honest answer, I still don't know. Because somewhere along the way, this stopped being about emotion. Now it's about the facts. If I'm gonna uproot my life, I owe it to myself to do this the right way. Not with feelings, with a fair fight. Bangkok versus Pattaya. Head to head. Neighborhood by neighborhood. Condo by condo. Traffic. Cost of living. Nightlife. Food. Transportation. Dating. Business. Everything. Well, maybe not the dating part, but you know what I'm talking about. And if I'm gonna make one of the biggest decisions of my life, I'm gonna let these two cities compete for it. Because I have a feeling the winner isn't who you think. Let's settle this.
Pattaya or Bangkok, who you got? Pattaya or Bangkok, who you got? Pattaya or Bangkok, pretty blue water and sexy clothes. And if I choose, then you get chose. From the traffic to Pattaya beach, tuk-tuks and crowded streets. The food on hitting both cities, lit, feminine fit. When got the chips in the dip, but you better choose wisely. And don't pass by me, cause I'm asking you nicely. Bangkok, Pattaya, they both on fire. When we will get you high, and the other gets you higher. Pattaya or Bangkok, who you got? Pattaya or Bangkok, who you got?
Say the whole name, Guntep.
กรุงเทพมหานครอมรรัตนโกสินทร์มหินทราอยุธยมหาดิลกพบนพรัตน์ราชธานีดิลกดมราชนิเวศมหาสถานอมรวิมานอวตารสถิต
วิมานอวตารสถิตสัตตคะวิษณุกรรมสิทธิ์
200 baht.
200
baht.
baht.
Hey.
Yay!
Give me 200.